Good morning, everybody. Misty's here. Digging his claws in my legs again. Oh, go ahead over there. So it's the morning. It's the Saturday, and interesting that I found out that YouTube has decided to backpedal on a policy that they, and not just YouTube, but also Twitter and I think Twitch, all three of them, kind of backpedaling on the policies that they instituted after the 2020 election. Where if you talked about the election, you found yourself as a greasy, unwelcome member of their community and thrown off your YouTube channel or deplatformed because you just happened to say something about the election 2020. However, I do not know if YouTube has gotten back in contact with the people that they have deplatformed and have asked them to come back. Now, the reason why they probably are doing these changes to their policy is because the real world is this. YouTube is no longer the only streaming platform out there. And they are probably realizing that they have caused enough pandemonium for content creators that they kind of say, oops, sorry, you know. That's nice, YouTube. But, you know what? It doesn't help any that you still made this stupid boneheaded decision to do what you did to people. Makes you think. Somebody says something's bogus, you don't like it, and you throw them out. That kind of goes around Section 230, the concept of the fair harbor, safe harbor provisions, which is really kind of serious, because if you are going to start saying who can and cannot talk on your platform, you're in violation with Section 230, which says that as a forum, and following the rules of Section 230, you are protected under the safe harbor provisions. But we've already covered this in the past, that YouTube also wants to be a publisher. So the question is, how can you be a publisher and still push the Section 230 paradigm? Sounds kind of crazy, yes? Yep, you got it. In fact, it is crazy enough that I seriously question if YouTube even understands what they're doing. Well, I guess after the 2020 election, maybe YouTube's own fact-finding people found out that what was being said may actually be true. Wow. Go think about it. So now YouTube, you're gonna have to do the right thing, and you're gonna have to reach out to all those people you deplatformed. You want to talk about reparations? How about reparations for all those people you deplatformed because of your own policies that you now are retroactively saying you're sorry for? How about giving people back their content and you delete it off their channels, saying it was a violation of these rules? How about giving back my video, which had nothing to do with violating election policy in the first place, that you deleted? And I couldn't even download. All I could do was just look at the thing. Lee says, can you hold that annual NASQ Film Festival for everyone to submit short films? Yeah, maybe. By the way, like I said, I did look at your little... Now I think we need to do a little bit of titling on it to... I'll talk about that in a second. But like I said, YouTube, I think you owe everybody, and I'm sorry, an apology. And retroactively remove the strikes from their accounts. Or reinstate them. Now, the next thing we were talking about was short films. We got the 16mm films back from the photo print, being digitized, and they look very good. Wiggy wanted to score it with the music, and she did a pretty good job with the music. What I wanted to do is when I go ahead and title it, is not to go too crazy with the titles, but rather just keep them short and sweet. How you doing, Bobby Star? But we could certainly show the film, and it will be uploaded as a separate video soon. So let's get the Google Meet link up. And yeah, let's get the Google Meet up, because I really so what's gonna happen now? You are destroying the East Coast Ghost and his views and subs. Well, I don't know much about his content, like I told you before, but maybe what he needs to do is work on presenting his content in a way that gets people all excited. Now, alright, there he is coming on this camera. Let me get him up here. Now, let me get my headphones on here. Alright, let's tap on the button.
Go ahead. So what happened? They took down one of your videos?
Yeah, how you doing?
So what are you complaining about? They took down one of your videos?
I'm talking about with the new policy that YouTube has done, and changed the rules again in a positive way, saying that you can discuss the 2020 election now. Opposing viewpoints are welcome. And if you look in the news on my Discord, you'll see at least one or two articles on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're talking about. So what are you doing right now anyway?
Taking a shit.
Okay.
I'm actually I gotta get ready. I have a study at I gotta be there at like 12 o'clock. The study starts at 1. So I'm getting ready right now, and then I'm gonna hit the road. And then tonight we got
study?
My Bible study. And then tonight we have the Rick Fearon program broadcast tonight that we got to go on. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's it. What time is that supposed to start?
I don't know. I'm gonna call him later and find out exactly what time. But once I find out,
You'll
I'll
have to
give.
send me a copy of the Streamlabs link, StreamYard's link too.
So you have to call up. It's a call-in show. Anyone can call up.
Oh, it's a call-in show. Okay.
Yeah.
So like what you suggested, could we have a film festival to feature shorts and films that people have created? Well, the first thing is, even though YouTube is trying to kind of make amends for their extreme policies in the past, there's still some things that can still get you turned you into a greasy nab on the sidewalk somewhere. So I would do is, again, maybe we could do it on a Thursday night on Leather King's channel when he comes back. Because that way, but the only thing is that we need a description to go with the video. So I don't just go out there and look at the thing going, what is this about? You know, something short like, my cat tries to get the bird, you know, or my cat tries to chases a squirrel up a tree or something like that. Something that gives me a little backstory so I can explain it to the audience if some people are confused. Anytime you show another show, Michelle, you need to put on your... Right. I'll try, guys. I will try.
Totally naked right now, Michelle. Totally naked.
So you just got out of the shower.
I'm about to go into it.
Or you're going into the shower. Okay. So, I didn't do anything last night. Homeless Mike came by and visited again. And, well, it's more like, in this case, think of it more like, let me show you what I created. And then you do the equivalent of stick it into the projector and you show a little film of what they created. Basically, it's what a film festival shortly is. It really is in a simple level.
Oh my God! Look how big my penis is, Michelle. Look at it. Look how big it is.
I don't want to see how big it is. Come on. I don't want to see how big it is. I'm not in the scat. Okay, so... no, I didn't. But I'm sure Homeless Mike, I will tell him when I see him again.
Is there any update on when Ed is leaving?
Well, Ed hasn't contacted the train station yet. He's probably going to do that.
I have a feeling that he's not going to, Michelle.
He's probably going to do that on Monday.
Yeah. Well, what's holding him back from doing it today?
Well, because first of all is he can do it today if he wants to, but there's no buses running on the weekend, so he's not going to be able to get down to New Haven until the weekday.
Right, but he can still buy the ticket for another day. Maybe.
Absolutely, he can still buy the ticket, and he's got the money to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense to do that, guys. At the same time, I'll be glad when he does finally head out so we can clean up the place. clean behind all the furniture in the living room. This is what we're gonna need. At least me and Krista could do a lot of it, but we may need another person to help move things like the couch out. Get rid of the support feet underneath that main couch. Yeah, it would be a workout. That's maybe.
Oh, Stan.
I understand. I don't see Stan here.
Sorry, I'm buzzing my chest right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out today. After the landlord comes by and picks up his rent. You know?
Does he know that Ed is leaving?
What's that?
Does Jimmy know that Ed is moving out?
Yeah, he does. He said that's fine. It'd be nice to have the apartment back together for myself. It's been a long time. You know, just the longer 10-foot cord for my headphones is coming in the mail. And it's in Winston now, but it doesn't say out for delivery. I wonder if the mail carrier forgot to.
Hate when they do that.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, the mail carrier. Yeah. So the cord is coming, but it's like I said. Apparently, the mail carrier forgot to scan it in. I think. Rotator cuff trying to get them cups to. The problem is they got a cord on one side. It's. Oh, ow. I look like a freaking fat Jesus down Rio de Janeiro. So, yeah, so the point is that this cord is too short. This is a 6-foot cord, I think. And unlike the other cord, this one's too short, so I can't really do a lot of really heavy workout without basically damaging the cord. No. He already has an apartment now. So a state program to help him get housing. Nobody's moving in. The townhouse, by the way, on 100 Home Street. Like, very interesting.
Look how big my penis is. Wow.
Say what?
My penis is humongous. Look at it.
What is the guys in that male member of the body? Gosh. Homeless might turn out to be the smartest guy. No, it took a lot of coaxing to get him to do that.
I'm going to jump in the shower, Michelle. I'll be listening. I'll be yelling from the shower.
Alright. The thing is that, Petty still kind of wants to move on herself. In November, she said that her apartment complex is going up to $1,500 a month for a one-bedroom efficiency apartment. I said, that's ridiculous. How are you going to be able to afford that? She's got physical injuries herself. She can't handle that. No one's got that kind of money in our income bracket. Oh, I know. Someone say, yeah, you do. You get $1,535 a month. That's not going to help you much. Let me explain why. $1,535 a month, and the rate is $1,500 a month. I mean, with $35, how are you supposed to pay for food and utilities with that? You know. I mean, that might be an option. That might have been a considerable option for Krista, though, because she has a car. But then you have to remember, she also has to pay car taxes, car insurance, car.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Sorry.
Oh, you don't have to yell from the shower. Just get your shower so you can be relaxed, and then when you're done, when you're CCC, calm, cool, collected. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I was gonna go out last night. I didn't, and I had 25 25 milligrams of edible, and I was like, and a hit of a bong that homeless Mike brought over, and so I didn't really do much. I don't know. This week is cooler, so I probably just grab the flower one because it's not going to be as hot.
Did it rain up there last night?
Yes, it did rain last night.
Yeah, we got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, so do we. Nah, I'm gonna talk first. I really don't mind working out, but I don't feel like it right now. That doesn't mean I can't do some working out. Like I am trying to keep my arms moving. I'm going to throw it. I want to try to get these shoulders more limber. I'm not really so much worried about the muscles. Just ouch. I gotta figure something to do with this cord because it's too short to really do anything. It keeps snagging on everything. I keep snagging on everything because it's not long enough. Excise tax. Car taxes. Property taxes, actually. Because you see, your automobile is considered an item, a piece of property. So you gotta pay property taxes on it. This chair squeaks. I mean, so in Massachusetts and Connecticut, at least, you have to pay taxes on your car every year. Right. Exactly. And very rarely do they actually look at the car to check the car's condition. Not like when a tax assessor comes to your home. Although that would be maybe better in some cases, because people used to have old junky clunkers and they would just use them, but they were going by the book value of the car. Even though the car looked like a piece of, like a warmed over turd, with rust and everything else, still met the Connecticut Department of Transportation safety, but still looked a lot less than fair condition in the book. So, Ed's motorhome was definitely in that category. Yeah, they taxed it like it was still like mint. They never paid car taxes. Listen, I don't know, Gemini. Maybe some states don't push it as much. Or some sees it more like, do you pay tax on dumbbells? Do you pay taxes on, no. Some say it's just an object, and it's not necessarily the same as property taxes, which should cover everything anyway. And your car would be considered property taxable. Kind of think of it. If they really want to get, what about my studio? I mean, my studio has property in it, but I'm a renter. So does that mean, as a renter, I don't have to pay property taxes? It's the toilet out of your home. Yeah. I mean, like, if you take the transmission out of your car, you would think that would be half the value. Although I met the car assessor, brother says, where's the transmission? Oh, I put it in the other car over there. Yeah. Although, I'll be honest, depending on the state, if you do that, you might actually find your house has got a big red flag on the door called condemned for the lack of indoor plumbing. I'm not kidding you. Just like you can get your home condemned if you don't have smoke detectors. Or at least a heck of a fine. I don't have a problem with smoke detectors, but it's a bit of an annoyance to have to keep changing the batteries. But you know what? We've come a long way since those 9-volt battery eaters. Now I got smoke detectors that have CR2032 batteries. Now when you install the smoke detectors, you just pull the tab activates the battery, and you're all set. You just press the button every so often to test it. And when the thing goes meep, 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 you just throw it in the dumpster, get a new smoke detector, lasts another 10 years, put it back up. You love all the stuff. I wish you had an outhouse, Michelle. With some of the poop I've made, yes. And sometimes I have the hardest time getting it to flush down. Trust me, I make fat ones. That's all I'm gonna say. What?
Sorry, I was just scrubbing my face with some Neutrogena deep clean. Sorry, it's invigorating.
Okay. Okay, I never used Neutrogena.
Oh, yeah.
I just use either Ivory bar soap or I'll use some Noxema when I run a razor over it to get rid of what little bit of fuzz I get. Just with my double-edged safety razor, you know.
I'm using this this ginger. What is this? Ginger lemon? Wait, what is this?
Ginger
Citrus body wash that I just scrubbed my whole body down with, Michelle.
Okay.
Do you like ginger citrus?
What's that? I never heard of ginger citrus. I know what ginger is. I certainly know what citrus is.
Yeah, it's a ginger citrus body wash and face wash. Oh my god!
It's a body wash. Okay. Yeah, but you know what the problem is with American bathrooms? Unlike the especially more modern ones with the modern toilets, they tend to have smaller pipes. Going from the bowl to the floor, the closet flange. I mean, it is a 4-inch. It is a 4-inch sewer pipe, but that's just a closet flange. But so many water-saving toilets have a bend in the toilet that's anywhere from 2 to 3 inches, and they sometimes tend to get a little tight around those tight curves. So when you make a fat one, it tends to get wedged right where you can't get at it. And that's when you have to use the plunger like crazy to get basically enough force to get it to break up and fall between and into through the rest of the pipes. But you know, the thing is I was watching a video yesterday on insulin resistance, which is on I wasn't sure where to put it, if I should put it in the science, technology, or news. I think I put it in news, or science and technology, talking about how so many times, people talk about, type 2 diabetes, and they don't realize that if you're trying to lower the blood sugar, some people have a habit of trying to produce. Some doctors say, well, to lower the blood sugar, you're going to increase your insulin. But at the same time, they didn't check to see if the insulin was already high. My doctor did, so she said, you're definitely insulin resistant. Definitely.
Now I'm spraying my armpits with some scented palm tree of Old Spice Fiji.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that smells good.
So the point is that, so what does this homeopathic doctor say? He said right now, if you want to lower the insulin resistance, you need to do everything that people said, cut back on the carbs, and you need to not eat so many doggone meals a day, 6-7 meals a day. So it was meals even include snacks. And, be active. But he said the main thing is to stay away from sugar. Duh, that's obvious, right?
Right.
Stay away from high fructose corn syrup. Stay away from regular table sugar. Okay? And stay active. And your insulin levels will start to modulate downward as your body begins to re-accept the role of insulin. Because he said the doctors are not normally testing fasting insulin, so that's why people get insulin dependent, and yet the doctors keep just saying, your blood sugar is high. Or they might say, your blood sugar is okay, but they don't check the insulin, and then they see that if they did, they would realize that they got to cut back on the insulin too. Well, you know what? I'll tell you a secret. As far as back to waste management, there are toilets that usually are connected, especially below the water, below the sewer line. They have like a grinder, if you will, and then they'll actually pump it upward toward the sewer pipe. So if you want to put a bathroom in below the sewer pipe, this system will allow you to have a toilet below the sewer line, and it'll just basically grinds it up into a liquid state, and then it pumps it up to where the sewer line as it goes to the street. But one of the nice things about an outhouse, incidentally, is the fact is it doesn't really matter about gravity as far as trying to connect to a sewer line. After all, it's just a simple latrine is nothing more than an outhouse over a pit, a hand-dug pit. It kind of works a little bit like a cat box in an end, because once it gets full, you cover it over with dirt. And then you usually dig your replacement outhouse hole, usually less than 6 feet away from the other one. That's just to make sure that you have plenty of time for the waste to compost into dirt. I know it doesn't sound very fun. I could just see me going in, hey, we gotta dig the new outhouse. We gotta dig for the new outhouse hole. Yeah, you do it. Me? Well, you're the one who makes all the poo. Actually, I don't. I do make some big ones, though.
Wow, I smell really, really good, Michelle.
Well, that's really good. I'm glad you smell good. Refreshed. I'm going to be taking a bath this afternoon, most likely. If not, I'll probably take it tomorrow. I still got to hang up the underwears. But I think that it's just as indicative that there's so many things that we could cover today.
Which one did you fart? Because I could smell you.
Do I pour bleach in the tub? Well, there's color-safe bleach in my detergent. So I wash my laundry in the bucket most of the time, and then I just rinse it out. So obviously, anything that else is in the tub, like dingleberries, goes down the drain. Which I haven't seen any lately.
Do you use Gold Bond's medicated powder on everything?
Ed did. We tried the store brand.
Yeah, I put it all over my butt and my balls.
He thought they were going to drive away the roaches. It only worked for a tiny bit until the lost the scent, and then the roaches came back. And I told Ed, I said, of course they're going to come back. I said, that's not gonna work. The lemon juice works. A little bit of, let's say onion and diced onion with a little bit of baking soda will work to help to cause the stomachs to explode. But honestly, I don't want to see their stomachs explode. I just want to see them. I just don't want to see them here. Okay, how you doing, Tony? Oh, maybe does anybody know Elisa or is going to be doing another live stream? I know she doesn't do Kermit and Friends like she used to, but I was wondering, does she still have a scheduled time and day that she does the show? Because I was wondering about coming over there and paying her a visit. Yeah. I'm surprised Jimmy doesn't charge you. No, well, more like maybe she'd actually give me a discount. You already get one for doing his paperwork. Yeah. So, like I said, that's Elisa. Probably later today, usually around 3 p.m. every day. Oh, okay. I'll have to see if I can make sure to try to catch on at 3 o'clock. By that time, my brain is starting to feel like pudding and get all mushy, and it's like yesterday was pretty warm, so I really wasn't doing a lot yesterday. Today's gonna be high 18, so it's gonna be a good day to get out there and do some good stuff. Cause I notice when I'm on her channel, I can post a link, but I don't get my thumbnail up on her chat. So I don't even know if my links are going out on her channel, on her general chat. So, do you know if she's blocking my posts on her Discord? I have no way of knowing. I didn't post this morning, but on her channel. But I wonder, is she blocking my posts? That's the question. I mean, I'm just curious about that. So anyway, okay, someone else wants to come in Skynet. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing?
The links don't show up unless you a mod.
You ready to start working out, Michelle?
Hold on, I'm reading the comment here. He says, the links are working, but they are limiting you from embedding. Why are they doing that? Why would she be?
I don't know.
I'm talking to Tony Stark. Why would she be limiting me from embedding?
Well, because she said that you weren't working out enough.
Somebody else coming
so
in on the panel. Hold on a minute. Go ahead. How you doing? Yeah.
I hope you're here to help encourage Michelle to work out because she's being a lazy fuck.
I mean, we have a role like that on my channel, on my Discord too.
Still don't work out no more.
Michelle, you're done working out, aren't you? Well, next time I come up, I'm going to take all those weights that I got you, all right?
Hold on a minute. I'm going to share out the links, guys. Just give me a minute. Share out the panel so you can see the comments.
But I'm just telling you, I'm going to come and pick up all those weights because you don't need them no more.
Oh, where's I? Oh, yeah, here we go. Just let me get this thing done, guys. I'm trying to get things done here. All right, so That would be good content.
Type a 1 in the chat if you want to see Michelle work out, and type a 2 in the chat if you don't give a fuck about whatever was going on before and you want to see Michelle work out. So it's either a 1 to work out, or 2, you don't give a fuck. Let's see Michelle work out.
Tony, could you ask Elisa about this? Because I really think it would be nice. I don't know what a grifter is. But if you could ask her.
That's funny. Isn't that?
Hold on a minute. Oh my god. Somebody else. No, it's just.
Michelle, I'm going to be honest with you, Michelle. I wouldn't push it over there. I don't know if those people are going to be nice to you over there.
I've been on Lisa's channel, Kermit and Friends. She knows me. Well, we got Skynet, Schmicklecat, Noodles.
Sorry, I'm getting ready for my meeting, Michelle.
Well, you get ready. Michelle, Noodles is getting ready for his meeting, so while he does that, why don't you pick up those weights and start curling?
I was earlier. Before.
No, you didn't. No. You didn't, though.
Alright, who's talking? Don Heyman says 2, Sarah Bass says 1.
Why does the panel even exist, Noodles?
It's not been Michelle. You were part of the show. Well, that's why maybe you should ask her, Tony, what the story is. Because I do plan to go on the show again.
She doesn't do the show, Michelle. She's an IRL streamer. I don't know if you didn't realize that or not, but she doesn't do that show anymore. She just goes out and does stuff. She doesn't do that show. Unless you go meet up with her.
And she knows I'm verified because she saw me on her show.
She's not listening to you.
Listen. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, that's why no one probably wants her on the show, because she just doesn't listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
No, this is the main reason.
I don't think someone can post links in here without being a mod. Yeah, unfortunately, that was because.
So, what level did
some
you get
people
to
took
last
advantage of
you know
that.
what? I played a little bit on
Craziness.
23. I think 20. I think I did
23.
24.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you start any new characters, or are you just rolling?
There used to be.
I was thinking about it, but
thinking about it. Well, if you do, let me know, and I'll make another one, and we can roll together later.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Well, yeah, man. How's the Wizard Sorcerer?
Okay, thank you very much, Tony. Much appreciated.
It seems pretty good. I'm not a big fan.
Until Lisa, I'd like to be on her show again to at least touch base with her and the group.
I read that Snow
was
the best basic attack, but I don't know. When I played the beta, lightning seemed better, but I heard they nerf lightning, so I don't know. It's still a little bit too early to tell. I'm not really dying though, so I mean, I guess it's all right.
You can always refund your skill points for free. I think until 20 something. So.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah.
Always played with different stuff.
Way to go, Michelle! Lifting those weights. Hell
What's
yeah!
That?
I said, way to go! You're lifting the weights. I'm proud of you.
Well, it's not that I didn't say I wasn't going to do anything at all.
No, you didn't say that. Think about your muscles getting stronger as you work out. That's part of it. You gotta tell the DNA in your muscles.
Well, at least now I can hold my arm
working
up
harder.
Quite a bit longer than I used to be able to do it. Oof.
Right.
Should
it's called endurance
contact
training, Michelle.
Zaya from East to Crave.
It's a nasty day out today, guys. I'm a little bit bummed. Every day while I worked, it was just hot days, sunny days. Had to stay indoors, fucking air conditioner on, still sweating my ass off. And now it's overcast. Looks like it's gonna rain today, Michelle. Is it gonna rain?
Also, Tony, I got a suggestion.
How's the weather where you
If
are, Paul?
Lisa has any questions that she wants to know, tell her don't be afraid to send me a DM. Because I know that I haven't talked to her recently, but if she wants to talk to me, she certainly can do that.
Not too bad. A bit of an overcast here as well. It's not supposed to rain, but it's supposed to cool down. It's been in the 90s the past few days, so today's the last of the 90s. Yeah, it's going to be 80. Yeah, so it's been pretty warm. Yeah, it's been pretty warm. So we just got in.
Do you guys
it's already less than 90 for us, guys. We're only going to get temperatures about 66 degrees today.
Dog treats?
Dog treats, yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't be. Maybe check the expiration date on them or something, but other than that, they should be fine.
Okay.
Yo, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check that expiration date.
Yeah, I know. I understand that, Tony. I get it. But I don't think she's the one who decides the policies, though, on her channel. I think Wheezy himself is the one that does a lot of the productions and stuff in the background.
Like Little Wing?
And I haven't talked to Wheezy in a long time.
Like the Jefferson? Hey, Schmeckle you probably know this.
Probably.
I couldn't remember. Who was JJ? What show was JJ on? You know, you go, Dynamite! What show was that?
Come on, really? Good times. Good times, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, good times. Living in the projects in Chicago.
What's that other show where it's like in the projects and it goes like, I can't even do it. But it was like
I know what you're talking about. No,
ugly.
They weren't in the projects, but I think you're going with What's Happening with rerun.
Yeah, What's Happening. No. They weren't in the projects?
No, they had their own house.
What?
Lives with the mother Mabel and his sister Dee, Roger. Roger Thomas, the Thomas family.
God damn, I didn't know any black people were living that well until the Cosby Show.
Well, I mean, just
it was like a bare minimum home, you know.
I'll probably
light furniture, not much in the fridge.
I'll be plain just glad when Ed finally gets himself out of here so we can start cleaning up this place.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, keep lifting those weights, Michelle. You're going to need to be nice and fit for
That's right.
Patty and Dory and any of the other women from the senior center.
So,
all that scrubbing and cleaning.
So, like I said, also I gotta tighten the screws on this chair, I think, because it's starting to squeak. It needs oil. I got oil, but where am I supposed to oil it?
Maybe you can run your hand across Ed's forehead and then rub it on the chair.
I need a new chair. I haven't had a new chair for like over 6 years.
I don't know how old this chair was when I got it, but it's certainly not.
But I'm too poor for that right now.
I think I had it for about 8 years.
A nice leather chair. It's starting to crack a bit, though. I mean, I don't like that.
Yeah, the leather is definitely starting to show its abuse. Yeah.
Definitely going cloth.
Michelle, did you ever make it to the park yesterday or Cumbies?
No.
No.
I was thinking about going out last night, but I had 25 milligrams of Mary Jane chocolate, and so I just said, screw it, and I just went to bed. So
because you got high?
Because I don't like to walk under the influence because it gets scary.
Can you just say the words "because I got high"? And so, she
was
going to walk the Cumbies, but then she got high.
Michelle, are you afraid you're going to get lost when you're high?
She was going to buy 2 pints of ice cream, but then she got high.
I was afraid more or less that I might fall because my balance gets a little messed up. So that's why I don't.
Alaskan salmon and sweet tater fillets. Dogs will love this.
Oh, that's something interesting also that this homeopathic doctor talked about.
What was
He said the insistence of a low-fat diet, but high in carbs, is also what causes insulin ineffectiveness and type 2 diabetes. So
stop eating those carbs.
So, and another diabetic educator said, in my program, we give people high-fat, low-carb diets because that doesn't cause A1C spikes. So, that's interesting to think about. You know. So, again, that's, I thought that was very interesting. Also, the ER doctor talked about how CBD indeed has been demonstrated to have positive medical effects on a variety of patients, including for things such as anxiety, pain management. I know that in my case, the marijuana does help because I don't get as anxious as much. But at $43 for chocolate, that's a bit much.
Yeah. Poor people can't.
I don't even know if I got to stay in marijuana card if that'd be any cheaper.
This dog treat says USA ingredients, processed in Mexico, but packaged in the USA. Why the fuck would they do that? Seems retarded. Doesn't it, Michelle?
What's that?
This dog treat says USA ingredients.
Yeah, the way that they're made, the ingredients are sent to Mexico to be processed and then sent back to the United States.
Right.
Well,
Why?
that's probably because Mexican manufacturing is probably cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd give those to the dogs.
Yeah. Right. No, definitely the Mexico.
Dogs after reading that, dude, like, that was kind of weird. Like,
yeah, I mean, maybe don't try any weird diets. Just eat.
Like, why would they send it to Mexico?
Cheese and go for a walk twice a day.
Probably more lean.
First of all, there's nothing wrong. Guys, keto.
Yes.
The keto diet even says to eat cheese. People don't realize that. So cheese, cheese by itself is not a bad thing. You can
I don't
eat
recommend
cheese.
having cheese in your house. Like I love cheese, and if I have it around, I'll eat it, and I'll eat it like a snack all the time, and that's not good.
Yeah, I keep cheese out of my house too. Shit.
I don't have a lot of cheese in my house, but the thing is the point is that cheese within reason's fine, you know.
Right, but if it's in your house, there's not going to be within reason. It's just going to be consumed.
And be eaten.
You're playing that people can't have anything in the house. That's not necessarily true.
Well, do you recommend that Ed have beer in the house?
I mean, for example, some people have Parmesan cheese in their house, and they don't even make a big deal about it.
Well, who eats Parmesan cheese?
I don't know. Not raw, anyway.
Maybe you should get some Parmesan.
Regular fat cheese is okay. Yeah. Don't go too crazy with. Don't go too crazy with the deep fried foods.
No, thank you. Yeah. Oh, no, thanks.
It's complicated. It just to say, I've researched it for a while, and it's complicated. Nutrition has got it complicated to the point where you need to be a PhD to figure out some of the stuff that they're proposing or suggesting. But let me give you the common sense rule of thumb. Stay away from too much sugar.
Thank you.
Stay away from high fructose corn syrup. Stay away from both of those guys. They're bad for you. Okay? Don't eat 6 times a day. Stay active.
What about eating? What do you think about people that eat 2 bowls of cereal in one sitting? You think that's too much?
No. Depends on what kind of cereal it is.
Of course not. It's not enough.
It depends on what it depends what kind of cereal it is, guys. You have to understand that.
I'd say any cereal would be bad to eat 2 bowls of, whether it's Fiber One or
Eat 2 bowls of Lucky Charms a day is bad.
Yeah.
Eating 2 bowls of Crispix isn't so bad.
Sure it is. It's still 2 bowls.
No, it's not. In this case, it's not just a matter of the quantity; it's the quality. You have to remember that.
No, it is the quantity.
It is the quantity. Yeah, it's called portion control.
Michelle, people can eat ice cream. People can have sugar if they have it very sparingly. That's why
I buy sugar-free ice cream. I found sugar-free ice cream that contains sucralose instead of sucrose.
But if you just load up on cereal, because you don't want to eat a pint of ice cream, I mean, you're really not doing yourself any favors other than not having a bunch of sugar overloading your blood supply. I mean, I don't know, Michelle. I think a nutritionist would be great for you if you actually listen to them.
No, I think we've already.
Or like
on the 9th, we're gonna go down. We're gonna get weighed up. We're gonna get masked up. We're gonna find out the numbers. We're gonna get the A1Cs. We're gonna get all those numbers. We're gonna get. We're gonna do a P test to see if we still have proteura in my urine, protein in my urine, or not. See if that's what's a false flag. And or not. If it's not, then I end up joining Tiger Kitty in the kidney game, which doesn't make me happy.
No, you're gonna fake a kidney disease too, Michelle? That's not cool. Don't do that, Michelle. Don't do that.
I don't know. I always threw the container away. All right, we just finished it a couple weeks.
I don't know. I'm just thinking it over,
I'm
guys.
just gonna,
I didn't have ice cream yesterday. Anyway, so either way, I agree with Michelle on some of the stuff, but there's also a lot of questions about the stuff that they do, which gets confusing. But I agree that the proteura, if that indeed is a common thing, if that's not a false flag, it could mean that Michelle is going to be following the Tired Kitty line of diets and God knows what else. Because, like they said, that damage can be caused by high blood pressure, which Michelle did have a little bit of a high blood pressure for a while. Type 2 diabetes can damage the kidneys. Okay, I'll get the Google Meet link. Absolutely. Hold on a minute. It's the same link we always use. Okay, well, over here. Okay, yeah. Let's get this link up here. Okay, this is so just interesting to think about. So, am I looking forward to doing another P-test to screen this for protein in the urine? Not particularly, but same time she's gonna take my blood samples to test the other things and send them to the lab, and then we'll find out.
Is she gonna give you a pap smear?
No.
When was the last time you had a pap smear or breast exam? Mammogram. Check for lumps and stuff.
I don't weigh 350 British pounds sterling. Hell, if I had 350 pounds sterling, I would be like $500 here. It would be nice to have $500 extra laying around.
Michelle, as a woman in your 50s, do you have to get a prostate exam?
I don't have a prostate exam either, no. I do get breast exams. I get my mammogram every 2-3 years.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No cancer at this point.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
The doctor thought there was a lump.
Well, right
but it
now,
was
like I
just a
said, the
road tag.
doctor's concerned about.
It was a potato chip. I get
Um,
potato chips in my bra.
okay. Well, anyway, I was just gonna say, well, she's concerned more about the protein in the urine thing than anything. From 3 months ago, in the last test I did at another lab, she wonders if something is going on. That's why I said, well, I wonder if it's a false positive. She said, that's a good question. We'll have to test it again when you come over here. Because I am curious to see what's going on there. But like she said, it could cause definitely, if you got any kind of damage to kidneys because of high blood pressure or by excessive sugar, if, from diabetes is the two major causes for this condition. And remember, we already know Tiger Kitty had kidney problems too, also caused by high blood pressure. So it would be not too far
Tiger
to
Kidney had a
visualize.
problem with drinking, Michelle. Tiger Kidney drank most of her life.
Well, yes.
And,
I think that's what the problem was. She's alcohol.
Well, that certainly doesn't help anything. But, I'm not a drinker to that level, so.
I don't think many people are. Yeah. She's basically an Edna.
Yeah.
It's a female Edna.
I saw a woman get really drunk last night. She fell over.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I don't get into that. I don't get into that kind of stuff. But to the
In a
point
public
where
setting or a private setting?
YouTube setting.
Right. Was she at like home or was she at like a
Yeah.
bar? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, at home.
Okay, so that's not as bad.
She was like talking and then fell over backwards.
Oh my god. She was wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, not as bad as Joe Biden not seeing a sandbag on the stage and trips over it.
Yeah.
Big difference.
I don't think there was even a sandbag. I think that was.
Why was there a sandbag on the stage anyway? Did he think the stage is gonna flood from his cum?
From his what? His cum?
Why would he be coming at a graduation, Michelle? That's weird. What are you talking about?
Who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
How many times has he lost his bowels in the middle of something?
All right, what did John Heyman say, Michelle? I'm driving. I can't read that.
He says Tiger is a drunk for sure.
Yeah,
No.
I think they call it a lust.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's drinking as much. She's obviously isn't doing that as much anymore.
It's too bad. I encourage her to.
She's
start
only a few
drinking
years
again.
younger than me. I know my sister used to drink. My sister used to smoke. My
How's she
sister
doing?
used to eat a lot of food.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah. Can we meet your sister?
Yeah, you can't when you go home to the other side. She already passed on. We didn't look that different.
How'd she pass on, if you don't mind me asking?
She had a
Your
heart
mother's
attack.
still alive.
She had a heart attack.
She died of a heart attack at home.
Yep, sure. I know the lore.
Here's
I know
the thing. She was an EMT
I can't keep track of all of them. Lord.
for volunteer fire department, and she didn't even recognize her own warning signs of a heart attack in her own health.
I'm a historian. It's all right.
She
didn't
fell
recognize a
asleep
heart
on the
attack?
couch, and they couldn't resuscitate her, so she just...
I think they just come on suddenly, Michelle. I don't think there's really anything you can say, well, I'm about to have a heart attack. It's just something that kind of suddenly happens. It's not necessarily it's something that, you sit for a week or two, and then, it just kind of suddenly comes on. I don't know if it's necessarily your sister not recognizing that she was going to have one, more just opposed to, just the timing of it.
Well, yeah.
Well, I read the book The Hatchet, and the guy who was flying the plane before it crashed, like, he had a heart attack. And in the book, it said that the guy farted. So if you have gas, it'd be the signs of a heart attack.
It's not good. But
Not good. That's why they
farted.
call it silent but deadly.
I just farted earlier. Should I like go to the ER or?
No, I see my sister, my brother are both fairly normal people. I don't think there's. My brother's
Michelle, what
still
did John
alive. He's
Heyman
older
say?
than
I
me by
can't read
about
that.
3 years.
Well,
He's taking care of the house of my mom, so.
Oh, your brother?
Yeah, my brother, yeah. So he's 58 years old.
Has he ever been on your YouTube show?
Not on my show, no. I don't know if he's ever been on YouTube at all.
when's the last time you had contact with your brother?
Not a long time. Not in a
What
long
was
time.
it? Not
Did
long.
it start
Maybe
like
2016,
slow, or did
maybe.
You, like,
So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
like, have you tried reaching out to him, or does he just not reply, or is it just like cold replies, or he just gave up after a while? Like, how did it?
Why don't you guys talk, Michelle? I guess is what Skynet's trying to ask. Is
We
why
just don't.
don't you get?
We just don't.
I mean, is it because you don't reach out to him? He doesn't reach out to you. Did you have a fight one day? What's causing you not to talk?
It's just that they don't. He doesn't want to upset my mother, I think.
But
That's weird.
That's
So
complicated.
your mother makes you Christmas cookies every year.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Why? Yeah. Why would your mom be upset that you and your brother talk? What would that have to do with her?
It's a long story, guys. Just
All right. Well, we got time and show to fill, so let's hear it.
okay. So
My family hates me.
So either way, my sister
Want nothing to do with you. That's too bad.
an EMT for
That's too
the
bad.
Almenia Fire Department, and in New York, and so she is a Capricorn like noodle. She basically wants to achieve success in her career.
Damn, it's
She
a
was
nasty day out
raising-
for everybody. That the
She was raising 6 kids. Okay, because her current husband had, and her
6 kids. You
Yeah.
have 6 brothers and sisters.
he had 3 kids from a prior marriage, and then he had 3 kids with her.
Yeah. So,
So-
what's your point?
So you have
I mean,
stepbrothers and sisters. You have stepbrothers and sisters, or half brothers. What is it? What would that be? Half brothers? Sisters?
You can see I'm kind of like their half aunt. The kids
Oh, you
that
wouldn't-
are not biologically mine. You can say I'm their aunt-in-law.
Huh.
I hate the smell of skunks.
Yeah, fresh one. Fresh
They last. I mean, like, I'm
like
tons of feet away, and I'm still smelling that shit.
yeah, it can be pretty rank for sure.
What's that?
Especially this time of year. The smell of skunk.
Oh yeah.
Smell of skunk, yeah. This guy that ran over a skunk, and I was gonna smell it, Michelle, for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Poor
Just be
bastard.
glad you don't get hit in the face by that stuff.
Yeah.
It'll make it go blind.
Really?
It's like moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of that happening. I know it smells
And I
really
don't
bad.
mean it's for a little while blind. I mean permanently blind.
Will it make you drunk if you drink it?
You can get
Or get you
intoxicated.
high?
I don't know if this. I don't think drinking skunk spray is gonna make you drunk. I sure don't want to find out.
What if it
Especially if
did,
you
though?
understand how it's actually naturally made anyway by some glands above the anal organ.
So instead of jenkum, it'd be like skunkum.
Yeah.
So What's your system? Okay, nieces
What's
and
your
nephews.
plans for
Yeah?
today, Michelle? Like after the show, you gonna go anywhere, do anything? Play some World of Warcraft, get on some Diablo 4?
I gotta go on another show with Noodles tonight and Saturday, so.
Oh, now you do night shows again, but only on Noodles channel?
You're
That
gonna
seems
do a night
stupid.
show on
No,
Noodles channel next
I don't tune
Thursday.
into it. I'm not. Yeah.
Cutting out some of your audience, Michelle, but it's alright. Alright.
Well, it's funny. We took phone calls on Thursday and no one called.
Yeah, well, because no one watches. None of us watch. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
Yeah.
I'll play Jackbox, but when you guys stop the Jackbox, I already know that basically this is some authoritarian shit, rules, dictatorship, no Jackbox, phone calls from only the people we want to hear. Nah, fuck that. Michelle, I liked it better when it was just you.
Yes,
and
John,
you
I
were
understand
in control.
that.
But you're not listening.
Well, I mean, see, Noodles understands. Okay, now, the Bobby Star channel, Leather King channel, I've known better on Leather King than I am on the Bobby Star channel.
Why don't you just do it on your channel, Michelle? Why do you have to do it on
your alternate channel? If you're worried about getting striked or banned,
Welcome to my world.
You've got all those others. I mean, this is just another way of doing what you.
Well, theoretically, Michelle could stream on both channels at the same time, but it might get a little confusing. The whole idea what Noodles is trying to do is just to make it easy by Michelle, so Michelle could just focus being on-screen talent and not have to worry about sequencing everything up. That's the whole reason we did this, is because it makes it easier so Michelle can just focus on the stories and not have to worry about adding people on, taking people off. And that's the reason why it was decided to try it that way. That worked out good for Michelle because it doesn't get stressed out as much. So that helps Michelle in a lot of ways.
Well, sounds like you got your night.
Don't forget, you got Silvermoon Radio tomorrow, guys. And so that's something I'm going to still try to get done in Silvermoon Radio.
And you actually have to go live, though. You can't tell us Silvermoon Radio and then go live again.
Well, it's not like I pre-recorded the show. Although I probably could, and you probably wouldn't notice a damn difference.
Why would I watch?
Oh, you kind of would know, because
I would know.
Michelle likes to do jump cuts and jump into different songs and different platforms. So she does get a ability to change the content of the show dynamically as she goes. Why? What's the story with Andrew Scott? I haven't seen him around here lately.
I believe he's got kidney cancer.
Yeah, I think he overdosed on crack as well.
Dave's doing pretty good, though, Michelle.
Yeah.
He's looking more healthy. I saw him live last night.
You talking about Scottish Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe he finally found a way to keep the kidney stones from coming back and bothering him over and over again.
Oh shit, Andrew Scott died.
Rip Andrew Scott.
That's what it says.
Yeah. Rest in piss. Rest in piss, Andrew.
You were a miserable fuck, but you were part of the show.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh. So anyway, Did you drink all the coffee up already? Yeah, I did. Oh my goodness. Usually you don't. You just nurse it to the very end of the show. But there's a little bit left in there.
Sounds like you need to get 2 cups of those. I know you
That
got
way I
2
can
of
get
those
these cups
Silvermoon.
from my store. Come on. This is
16
Silvermoon City
ounces.
AM 1610 cup. You can buy them on the store. I do want to make some slight changes to the North American Snow Queen cup.
Last thing I need.
And this one, this is Christmas cup.
Michelle, you would do better with some mouse pads. People always need mouse pads.
I'm thinking about
They're
modifying this
reasonably
to say North American Snow Queen on the top.
What about bibs? Would you consider putting your face on a bib?
No, well, I do have a face on a towel.
That'd be a good idea. You could just wipe off with Michelle's face, and like if you're eating spaghetti, you could wipe your face with the bib, and it'd be like it's on her face. That'd be great, Michelle. A bib. That's a good idea.
And they can be disposable.
All I know is here's what I'm gonna say. Right now, I haven't sold too many cups, mugs, T-shirts, stickers yet. So I'm not adding any more stuff until we start selling the stuff we already got.
Well, maybe that's the problem, is that the stuff's not selling, so you need to add new stuff. You know, you just switch up products and see what does sell.
Imagine owning a store and filling it with shit, and nobody is buying it, and being like, "Well, I'm not getting anything else until people buy this shit."
I mean, you got to it's product testing, Michelle. You got to switch stuff out and see what sells, and then that's the stuff you continue to have in the store, and then you move the stuff that doesn't sell. Oh, what are you making new then? You just said that you were going to keep the old stuff in until it sells. So what are you making new?
Well, Michelle, ow, my ears. Well, what do you mean ears? Okay.
Your ears? You're making ears? Elf ears?
Well, the thing is, these headphone cords too short. I need a 10-foot cord. This cord is too short. It's only 6 foot, and so I can't really reach over to hit the controls and stuff on the other side of the screen. But I'm saying is that I right now do plan to get a few more things in the store. I don't know if we're gonna get a North American Snow Queen tablecloth. I don't think that'll sell.
I don't really use one to begin with, yeah.
Or North American Snow Queen plateware or dishware. That might be a little bit unlikely to sell. Maybe if you have a hardcore fan, maybe they might buy that. Maybe 1 out of 1,000,000 people. You know. On the other hand, that could mean that when they go to Antique Roadshow and they show the guy when he purchased the thing, the guy collected them and say, "Wow, there was only about 10 of those sets made. And it's all intact? Yeah, only original box. Yeah, these could easily sell at auction for, say, $35,000 because it was a limited run item."
Not something I like to associate food with. Let's see here. Deb says North American Snow Queen thongs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body pillows is still something. Plushies. I want to still make a Rusty plushie. So I gotta find which companies make plushies per order to make it easier for me. So I can send a photograph of Rusty to the plushie manufacturer so they can make a plushie. So that Rusty can have a nice cute little plushie as he's curled up in a ball laying on the couch, you know. Because so many people like Rusty because Rusty's a good cat. So we'll have to see what happens. Right now I'm waiting for my landlord to come by to pick up the rent. But I will see if I can find some plushie manufacturers. Maybe something similar to Build-A-Bear or something that could make a kitty cat version. No, well, I don't know about that. Trust me, you don't want to see what Ed looks like naked. I really don't. he looks awful. He looks really awful, guys. He lost so much weight. It's alarming. Just to say it that way, it's alarming how much weight Ed lost. He doesn't look healthy at all. He looks like he's starving to death.
Yeah, it's like one of the skeletons in my army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him that, and he said, "I'd rather be skinny than fat." Well, how about getting some meat back in your bones, build up some muscle tone? That's what you need. But he doesn't want to listen. I was like, all you have to do is eat healthy food, make good food choices, and like I'm trying to do, and to find a comfortable weight that you can live with.
And an N-word.
I mean, he thinks being gaunt and looking like he's starving to death is a good weight. That's not. I mean, it almost looks like he's got anorexia nervosa. How skinny he's gotten. It looks definitely like anorexia. I've seen women like that are so skinny, way below their ideal body weight, and yet they're going, "Oh, that's good. I'm still too fat. I'm still too fat." No, you're not. You're a freaking scarecrow, and you know it. Hi, Misty. Come on over here, kitty. I can't even bend down to pick you up because the headphones. Port's too short. So that's the reality. When you get too lightweight, and everybody looks at you and they think that you're basically looking like a zombie, or like you're in some third world country somewhere starving to death, and that seriously, you should seriously be going, what am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? Let me pick my cat up. I gotta take my headphones out so I don't want to rip the cord out of my headphones. Let me.
Fuck Rusty. Faggot cat.
Oh.
Fucking faggot cat.
Okay. How you doing, Misty?
Big ass cat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. None of us other cats respect Rusty.
So, Chris, is that you ordered one too much at Wendy's?
Michelle, I'm done driving now. I'd like to see you do some more working out. Can we get 5 minutes of workout?
Oh, wait, right on the other side of the table.
Thank you. I appreciate your willingness. It wasn't an excuse.
Don't expect me to lift my cat up like a dumbbell.
Nah.
He ain't gonna like that.
That cat weighs more than 10 pounds, Michelle.
And the thing is,
what's the heaviest weight I got you, Michelle? I can't remember. Was it 8 pounds?
I
9
can't.
pounds?
What is it, 8 pounds? These are 5-pound dumbbells, and they got a 7-pounder.
Ah, yeah, the 7-pound. Okay.
That's the orange
7-pounder.
one.
7-pounder.
Michelle, you should be able to lift that 7 pounds, I would think, by now. Do your dominant hand with the 7, and then do your, less, with the lighter. She's focusing.
In the mix.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe fucking.
Do you think it...
10% maximum in life, baby. I don't want to watch the Al Bundy.
No, I don't think he's doing that, but you know what I
Want to
think?
watch Al Bundy?
Let's go, baby.
American alcohol is not B complex vitamin fortified. And I think that's a problem. I think he's lacking nutrients that he needs in his body. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't take a vitamin supplement.
Oh my God.
Go outside.
He needs vitamin supplements. He needs to start getting outside and doing some light walking.
Some vitamins, yeah.
But if he doesn't do that, he's not gonna get any vitamin D3.
Well, he's gonna be in the sun in Florida soon, Michelle. So I mean,
And you need vitamin D3
plenty of vitamin D.
for the proper body function.
Yeah. Plus, he's gonna be living with 5 other guys.
Oh, a lot of
Plenty
vitamin
of-
D. A lot of vitamin D. Yeah,
Ah,
a lot of vitamin D coming his way. You know, I'm gay to stay, guys. You can play with
what
my
are you
train,
doing?
play with my asshole. I'm gay to stay. I'm Edward Mitch now. +1 to intelligence.
Don't show my cord. Come on, Rusty, get down.
All right, Rusty, you motherfucker.
Rusty.
Rusty. Bad cat. Hit him, Michelle. Hit him. Bad cat.
Do you think...
That's a bad boy.
Bad boy.
I'm not going to hit my cat.
Yeah, give him a fresh one. Give him a fresh one right across the face.
Do it for
But
Paul.
I can't tell him to get down. Get down.
So I know how to train cats, Michelle. I teach them. I can teach them tricks. I can discipline them.
He sounds confident, Michelle.
I know the traits of a cat. I've owned many of them. They've all been great. You know, but it takes time. You know, it's like a woman, or just anything in general. You just got to train it.
So right now we're down to 9 people. We're at a peak of 14.
Woo!
Well, that'll pull him back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, viewers.
Michelle, you were like a ogre, Michelle, from Revenge
Good
of the
morning. How you
Nerds.
doing, Krista?
Morning, Krista. Any luck on the apartment search? Did you apply to those places we gave Michelle?
Christine,
That
think
one
I bought
bedroom
too
looks
much
good.
Wendy's.
Yeah. Michelle, did you see Krista's rendition of an Eensy Weensy Spider? She did a great job.
No, I didn't.
Very well
Love
done,
that song.
Krista. Very well done, Krista.
That's one of my favorite songs. I like to listen to it at least once a month.
That's a good one, yeah. I like to picture it as it happening, it's the spider climbing up the spout and the rain washing him away, and then.
Oh my god, that's scary. I don't like to picture the spider.
But then it's all good because he gets to climb the spout again, and probably some dick kid comes by and just smashes him with his fist. I don't, who knows? Either way, good job, Krista. Great song.
Okay, good. If you
I don't
like
remember
song.
the guy's
like
name,
I said,
but
I didn't
Krista,
hear
if you
it.
could sing that song about the candle maker,
Oh yeah.
that was a good one.
Something
By the way,
candle-
coming up, by the way, for those of you who did not know, we have, I'm working on the 2 16mm films. Wiggy was nice enough to score them with some music.
Nice.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some transitions and descriptions in the video of what you're looking at, what the pictures are.
You know how to do that?
Days or when they were created so that you can learn about the history. For example, you can see the Snow Queen Palace when it first just moved in here in 2007.
Well, let's not ruin. Come on, Michelle. I don't want the surprise ruined. All right, don't tell me
File an
what's on the tape,
application out
please.
for Torrington. Okay.
Yeah, don't give away the video, Michelle.
I think
Can't
she
give
did for
away
a
the
partner.
video. 364. What are we at now? 368. Like,
368 what?
oh, nothing. Damage, attack power,
Oh,
attack power. Yeah. Playing some games and chatting with you, Michelle. That's all.
is someone getting a fish? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Is that like a vagina? Someone cleaning a fish like vagina?
Oh, I'm doing dishes. Maybe that's
Well,
what
I
they're
don't see them
talking
on the
about.
screen, so I'm anything. So I'm just listening to me. And I'm making noises.
I'm just sitting in a bubble bath, Michelle. That's all. I'm just enjoying a nice bubble bath right now.
Right.
I'm
so Chris is looking
washing
for an
my
apartment.
fish,
Right. That's what
so
I
to
thought.
speak. My little guppy. You know? Mm-hmm.
But you know what, Krista, that might be an option too, if you wanted to. Is
dominate.
you guys can still do some work if you want. You know, although I admit having both of you working at the same time would be problematic.
Yeah, Chris has got to watch them kids. Take care of them babies.
She could do surveys.
Yep. Some surveys are always good. Definitely.
Right.
She could be an influencer on TikTok.
Well, in a way, I'm kind of an influencer myself. I just don't make a big deal about it.
Oh, really? Who are you? Interesting.
But Krista certainly could do videos that would be related to what she does with her daughter as a mother. Talking about mother concerns as a mom, raising children in the 21st century. You should move into the same building as Krista. I don't know. I don't like Torrington after I lived there for a few years. I wanted to get out of Torrington because I didn't like it. So I just said, screw that. I said, I want to be living in Torrington. I just
Michelle, have you ever babysat before? Have you ever babysat before?
No,
Michelle?
not for 4-year-olds.
No. Well, like for a 64-year-old, you're babysitting for one now, right, Michelle?
Well, anyway.
You're babysitting a 64-year-old right now, basically.
It sounds like Patty still wants to try to get a house in November and still wanted me to move in with her. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know. That's something you'll have to ask Mother Esna about, or the cards, Michelle. Maybe you should just ask the tarot cards and then let them decide.
Yeah. Right.
+1 rain.
So, did you see that townhouse at 100 Home Street that Stoner put up? That
no, I didn't.
I know it's a little bit much for you guys. About $1,200 for a 2-bedroom. But I was thinking is that
legendary town.
If you could get a small part-time job,
nigga,
or Ray could get a part-time job, or you both can get a part-time job, along with your benefits, you should be able to afford to get an apartment like that. I really do not want to move in with Patty.
I don't have Iron Maiden. That's so fucking gay.
I really do not want to move in with Patty. That's definitely not my first choice. I know she's got a new roommate now. That's all I can tell you. I don't know anything about this girl. But the thing is that I do not necessarily know how well that's going to go.
Who? You said Patty has a new roommate, Michelle?
I agree, Chrissy. She can't afford $1,200 a month. Well, that's the reason why I'm saying is that maybe if you could find some odd jobs to help offset what you get. You and Ray had some odd jobs. You guys can make some more money.
Wasn't that the guy from James Bond?
I think you can make up to $1,600 a month each.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think. I'm not sure. Contact Social Security for details. But then you still have to take care of your daughter, though.
You can make $200. You can make $1,200 a month with Social Security.
Right. Is that for a married couple or individuals?
You know what, Michelle? That's a good question. I know it's for a single person like myself and yourself, but yeah, I don't know about a married. Yeah, that's something, like you said, Krista could contact.
I understand
Social
you can't
Security
afford it,
about pretty easily and figure out. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, like I said, there might be something about the rules about married couples and Social Security disability.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
wouldn't
know how that works. So you have to contact Social Security to verify what the work limits are, or the option to work on your benefits as a married couple.
2.4 damage to car out of control.
Okay. It's $2,200 for me. I couldn't afford that either. I was a little bit disappointed by that, but it's also a little bit out of my area as far as walking goes.
Goddamn junk.
I cannot do that here.
But I would have room to put a hover around in the living room, that's for sure.
Hover around.
Yeah, or a rascal, because you have a sliding door that goes right to the front.
What's the other one?
All you have to do is make an impromptu ramp, and up you go. Put a ramp in there and just ride your hover around right into your house.
Michelle, that sounds really fucking lazy. Why don't you just, keep on working out and getting fit? I mean, sure, the walk's a little bit longer.
Yeah. I am, but it's a longer way down to Main Street, guys.
You don't want to do that in the house.
Right, but a longer way down to Main Street just means more energy expelled. I mean, it's really not that bad, is it, really?
Yeah, but
if that's the case, why not just throw yourself down the stairs instead of just walking down them, A lot easier.
Woo! Have you seen those mopeds, Michelle? Could you get like a moped and ride that, or like a motorized bike? What do you think about riding a bike?
I thought about getting one of those two-wheeled scooters that have can go up to 20 miles an hour, put a seat on that, and then you can just ride into the sunset on two wheels, and then that's a lot lighter to carry up the stairs. But the nature of some of those lithium-ion batteries bursting into flames would scare me, because I don't want to be stuck charging something like that inside an apartment. All of a sudden, have the whole place go up in smoke. So that's the one problem with these new e-batteries is they just seem to be very susceptible to catching fire. Well, it's not a moped, it's a scooter. It's a two-wheel scooter. But I suppose electric mopeds also exist.
Happens every once in a while.
What is an e-bike? Yeah, that's what it is, an e-bike.
Let me turn my volume down here. I don't want to be rude.
E-bike means electronic bike. It's got a battery.
Yeah.
Well, usually it has pedals too, Michelle.
Like a low-tier motor scooter, but it's
moped, this means a bicycle with a motor on it. So you start by
it can
pedaling.
still be electric. It can still be electric, like you said, though.
Oh, yeah, it can be electric, too, yeah.
Even if it had pedals. Like, sometimes you can charge the battery by pedaling.
So, I mean, the thing is moped, e-bike, propane bike, gasoline bike,
Michelle, this is a crazy question, and I feel like it's almost insulting, but then again, I don't know the complications you had growing up, but did you ever learn how to ride a bicycle?
I tried. My balance was so terrible, I kept falling over.
Did they have training wheels back then?
They're useless. I kept bending the training wheels, so I just went to...
You bent them?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm too big. Even as a kid, the wheels were cheap then, and they were just totally bent up out of shape. Yep.
What about roller skating? Have you ever tried roller skating? I know you said you had bad balance, but did you ever try roller skating, ice skating?
Maybe what they need is something similar to what I had with the adult trike.
Wait, am I muted? Oh no, I'm not.
The adult trike I had would have been pretty good if it had a electric motor in the front wheel instead of the back.
Fucking wheel. Michelle, you ever try roller skating or ice skating?
I did try. I didn't do good at that either.
Yeah. I used to like to rollerblade when I was younger.
I never seen too many rollerblade anymore. I think
Yeah, you know, and I don't need. That's what I'm saying, Michelle. I don't either. Like,
Yeah.
why don't people rollerblade anymore?
I don't know. Why don't they? The only thing I can think of is they realized maybe it was not necessarily practical. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the story with that? Where rollerblading went?
I mean, I don't know what life was like, you know, where you guys live, but in California, you'd see people rollerblading down at the beach, not really around town. So I feel like people still rollerblade, but then again, I'm not in California, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, where did people
We used to see in
rollerblade around you
Connecticut
guys?
too, but it seems like that kind of fizzled
on the
out.
streets and stuff, you know. I mean, not necessarily all the time, like, but you would see, like, you know, it's like a jogger or something. You know, not everyone's jogging, but every once in a while you see someone jogging, right?
Yeah.
You used to see them going down Winston's Main Street rollerblading, and then
I used to like take my dog out and let my dog pull me when I was on the rollerblades. Like, that's what I used to do sometimes as well.
okay,
Like, you know, people do that.
Yep. That sounds cool. Sounds fun.
you know, could you imagine? I mean, the point is that could you imagine if you took one of those little jet engines and put that in the back of my wheelchair? Those little tiny engines you see that runs on.
That's a silly thought.
Sounds like a good way to end up in the box. 1 quarter impulse. Let me. 1 quarter impulse, Captain. Whee! Oh shit! I missed the wall! Bam!
Right.
Retreat! I can't get the engine to reverse. The barge ain't responding to the controls. It makes some maneuvers. Whoa! You just popped the wheelie! Where's the rollbacks? You're sitting on the tail of the engine. Oh! All of a sudden the engine goes pop! All of a sudden it puts it in the orbit. Yeah, that would be scary as heck. It would be. No, I'm terrible on bicycles. I tried riding as a kid. I tried to learn roller skating. Couldn't do that either. My 3-wheel trike was pretty good, but the thing was, well, I didn't use it enough, and all the trikes I got, unfortunately, get all rusty and crusty, and then end up being junked for scrap. So, that says something, I guess. Yeah, it says here you don't really necessarily like being on motorized contrivances or anything that you don't have full control of.
Well, that's not true. I saw you at the Target and you were driving around that little cart and you loved it.
Yeah, I know. It's just like driving an American Truck Simulator. In fact, the game actually kind of helped me to master driving without being as scared. I just had to remember that there was no damage turned on. No damage, no fines. That'd be nice if they had that in real life, right, as a plug-in.
Hell yeah. Everyone would buy that one, Michelle. Everyone would be buying that plug-in.
Imagine if you want to take out your anger and your road rage on something. I hate that wall! Smash! Smash! And your truck looks as good as the day it came out of the factory floor. Can't see that for the wall, but at least you can see it for the truck. But seriously, it did help me to master backing up a bit and turning and going at faster speed, because it's just like with my controller here, with my Xbox controller, same thing, just wiggling around a little lever, and turning the wheel. So,
Whoa.
but I don't always use one of those smart carts. Usually I just go with a regular shopping cart. Because I like to walk around and get exercise in the store. So, sounds to me like it's got 11 people on here right now. Yeah, I see that. So, this weekend up here, it's not, or actually the whole week, for the most part, it's not going to be very warm. So let's go take a look at the current temperature right now, Winstead. It's 14 degrees Celsius, expected high is 18. Sunday, it's going to be a high of 15, but then it's going to be back in the low 20s, high teens. By next Sunday, temperature will be for one day 27 degrees, and then that Monday after that, which is the last day here in the forecast, it's gonna be back down to 23.
Oh goodness.
So it's not super gonna be super warm or anything, and it does show that there's gonna be precipitation as well. So things are going to be kind of a mixed bag weather-wise. Temperature's going to be cool. I think Ed plans to leave maybe around Monday, maybe by Friday of this week. So we'll see when Ed is actually out of here. Yeah. Right now I'm going to wait for my landlord to come by to pick up the rent. My rent, that is. He said he was going to pick it up today, but he didn't say what time. So I got to stay here until he comes so I can give him the rent. Because he knows I does a morning show. And so maybe he's thinking about coming after my show's over. Which is almost done soon. And then tonight, Noodles wants me on another channel. So we're going to go on another channel tonight. He says it's a phone call-in show. I said, okay. I said I can call from Google Meets if I have to.
Right on.
And so that's what we'll do.
Are you excited? Are you excited, Michelle?
About what? Being on another show?
No, about taking phone calls tonight.
I'm not doing it tonight on my show. I'm going to be on another show where he's taking phone calls.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you excited to take some phone calls tonight?
I mean on the other guy's show?
Yeah.
I guess so. Hopefully they're legitimate phone calls.
That's really weird. So weird. Oh my god. You're funny, Michelle. You're really funny. That's why I still watch.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. What time's that going to be at, Michelle? What time you doing your show at? 9 o'clock?
Yeah. Say, what time is it going to be on? I don't know. Because Neil said he's going to find out from the guy so that he can give me the time so I can post a community tab link for it.
What show is it? Who's the guy? Who show is it?
It's some channel called Farron or something.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it.
I know. That's why as soon as they post a link, I will share it out on the community tab.
Are you speaking with Farrakhan tonight?
I think so. I don't know what his name is.
Wow.
Really?
So,
wow.
Yeah. I'm going to be on the
Michelle
show.
loves bean pies, Michelle. If you can't, figure out anything to talk about with him,
That's a
Talk
good
about
point.
bean pies.
A good point, Michelle. He does like his bean pies. Have you ever had a bean pie before, Michelle?
No. But all I know is just that when Noodles gives me the link to the actual channel name, actual channel time of the stream,
Well, Dimitri
then
says the guy's name is
will,
Rick Farron.
I will post it in the community tab so you will know where it is. That's the best I can do because right now I don't even know what the channel is called.
It's called Rick Farron, Michelle.
Rick Farron.
Can't wait.
All right. Well, Michelle,
Rick Farron. That's right. Thank you, Dimitri.
Sounds cool, Michelle. Hopefully you have a good good time.
What's the name of the channel? Rick Farron. RickFeron. How you doing against the wind? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? As I said, I'm going to see how this goes myself. I hope the show is going to be fine. So, when I get the official URL link, I'll post it in the community tab so you can go right to it.
Sounds good.
Doing well.
For those who use it.
What's that?
Yeah, that sounds good, Michelle. For those who use it, definitely. That's awesome. I hope you have a good time on the show tonight. Hope you have fun.
Well, I just hope it's going to go well.
I'm sure it will.
Well, anyway, guys, listen, I got to get ready to use the bathroom and stuff and take care of that. And,
you're going to be in there a while.
So, yeah, probably.
You got to clean out the tub.
Besides, there's only about 3 minutes left of the show anyway. Oh, had a hip replacement. Oh, okay. So, well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Did you guys been keeping up with the shows? Because I don't know if you've been watching the show. I know I haven't seen you in the chat much.
God damn it! What show?
Yeah.
What
on this show. Against the Wind hasn't been out here in a while.
Oh yeah, good old.
Okay,
Wind,
so.
Yeah.
Classic Against the Wind.
So it's called Treat, ARAETREAT. That's the channel you're talking about, the Rick Farron channel, Krista?
A Rare Treat.
Okay. So I will check it out, guys. We'll see what happens with the show. Right now, I gotta
want to take a look at his channel real quick in the last 3 minutes, so we all know what we're going to be looking at later.
Get a better idea of what we're up, walking into, Michelle, tonight.
Let me see if I can click on this link.
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah,
bring the channel up. Let's see what.
I mean, heck, you're going to be talking to the guy later. Might as well get caught up on who he is.
Yeah, let's see what kind of content they do. It's a good idea.
I'm going to go to my show so I can see it. Okay.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
So, Chill Zone. Okay. Star Trek Fleet Command game. You know what? That would be interesting. But do you play that on a phone or do you play it on a desktop?
Desktop.
Okay, I already am subscribed to this guy. Okay, JW World News. Yeah, he does the Jehovah's Witness stuff.
Jehovah Witness?
I mean, that's what I think JW means, yeah. So.
Well, can we watch the Jehovah Witness video? I'd really like to see that one. Just a little bit, of course. We only got 3 minutes.
5,560 subs. So, he's doing okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a huge channel. He's not a small channel.
Dimitri says he critiques the Jehovah's Witnesses.
He critiques the Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's even more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does seem like a good conversation person to have with Michelle.
It would be interesting if we decide to discuss that. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, maybe you can have him on here sometime, Michelle.
Oops, here it
I
is.
could pretend to be a Jehovah's Witness and argue with him and stuff.
Ask him what he thinks about Mother Asna.
I will.
Thank you.
I don't know what he
Thank
knows about Mother Asna or Father
He knows
Yahweh.
about Yahweh? Father Yahweh? Is that it?
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Jehovah Jireh?
Yeah, Father Yahweh, Mother Asna. Asna actually is also sometimes known as Asherah. Asherah is actually
Shira?
where the name Shira, as in Syria, warrior princess, come from.
Xena?
Yeah, where do you think they got the name Shira from? It was some original Canaanite name. So, really interesting to see that. Yeah. Well, guys, panel, I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. Okay? So, I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Alrighty.
Okay. Thank
You guys
you.
have a good one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll hit you up later.
Yeah, see you later,
All right.
guys.
Sounds good.
I'll let you know when the link's out so you guys can catch it.
Alright, Michelle.
Okay.
You guys have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, bye-bye. All right, so that is what's going on. Is tonight the show should be interesting. I have asthma, yeah. Asthma. It's not asthma. Not asthma. Okay. There's a difference. One's a breathing disorder. One is the name of Mother God. Okay. Let's see. You're sitting on my cord again. All right. I'm done with the headphones right now anyway. Let me just... Oops, sorry. What are you doing anyway? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, you gotta scent everything, huh? Okay. So... Anyway, long story short, guys, is when I get a chance, I will post the link of when he goes live. And that way we could all kind of congregate together in the equivalent of the sweet by and by. And we'll all meet on that beautiful shore. That talks about in the end times. But anyway, it's an interesting song. All right, so for now, I'll see you guys later on. I don't know when my landlord's going to pick up his rent, but I have it from him, so I guess I give it to him. So for now, y'all have a nice day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.